One of the best parts of visiting Disney World? The food! But there are definitely parks that serve up better eats than all the rest, and we're gonna let you decide which park reigns supreme. Hey everybody, it's Chris for AllEars TV and AllEars.net. Today we're putting all 4 Disney World parks head-to-head in a battle that might break our AllEars team. That's right, we're debating which Disney park is the best one to go for food. The list was compiled directly from you, AllEars.net readers, and social media followers who have joined the conversation to help fellow viewers decide which of these parks has the best eats. First up, Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom has 14 restaurants and a variety of snack carts featuring classic theme park foods like popcorn and Mickey pretzels. These 14 restaurants can be broken down into 7 quick service spots and 7 table service restaurants, with majorly popular table service restaurants like Be Our Guest and Cinderella's Royal Table calling Magic Kingdom home. Who doesn't want to eat inside the Beasts or Cinderella's castles? Still, Magic Kingdom is not a park favorite for food, according to both our readers and our cast.
Magic Kingdom has the worst food of all, which is unfair because Disneyland exists. And Disneyland has amazing food, and it makes me mad every time I go to Disneyland that I can go get a chimichanga at a literal cart in Disneyland, and it's better than a quick service meal in most places in Magic Kingdom.
I'm a plant-based eater. Magic Kingdom doesn't have as much to offer me. There is a really good slaw dog that's plant-based at Casey's Corner. Burger to the Moon is a pretty good standard veggie burger over at Cosmic Rays. There's the Doom Burger, which is a plant-based crab cake burger over at Columbia Harbor House. And then you've got kind of a treasure trove over at the Skipper Canteen. You've got multiple entrees that are plant-based to choose from. I personally really love the Perkins Thai noodles, and I've got to try the crew stew. It's a curried stew that sounds really delicious. So that's kind of the haven. The rest of the park is just okay.
AllEars readers voted quick service restaurants like Cosmic Rays, Pico's Bill, and Pinocchio Village House as the worst in Magic Kingdom. And Tony's Town Square restaurant is widely considered one of the worst table service spots in all of Disney World. Period. Still in Magic Kingdom, you can get classic Disney Park eats at Casey's Corner. Corn dog nuggets, anyone? And AllEars readers rate quick service spots Sleepy Hollow and Columbia Harbor House with the highest ratings out of the whole park. Sleepy Hollow serves tasty waffle sandwiches and funnel cakes, while Columbia Harbor House features seafood offerings like lobster rolls and fried shrimp. Still, reader Jenny M. asked, why in the world is there no good quick service at Magic Kingdom?
Things in Magic Kingdom I don't think are terrible. They're your best choices in Magic Kingdom. I actually do really like Columbia Harbor House. I think you can get a pretty decent meal there, whether it be the lobster roll is actually quite good. They've got grilled shrimp and grilled salmon, or if you want to go a little heavier, they've got the fried trio of fried things. Cosmic Rays, I like it because I like Sunny Eclipse. I don't think Disney quick service burgers are amazing, but they have a spicy chicken sandwich that's pretty good. They've got a Greek salad that you can get chicken tenders on that's pretty good there. I also like Pecos. I like Tex-Mex, and even though it's not amazing Tex-Mex, it hits, that spot if that's what you're into. So those are your best options in Magic Kingdom.
Overall, just food in Magic Kingdom is really lackluster. If I'm going to Magic Kingdom, I don't have in my mind the things that I'm like, this is what I'm eating. And that's so weird because every other Disney park, I'm like, food is the biggest part of my day. I have a plan for the exact snacks, lunch, dinner, breakfast, everything that I'm putting in my body because I have my favorites and I'm excited to go. Magic Kingdom, no. I'm getting corn dog nuggets every time. It's just gonna be corn dog nuggets. And also, the table service at Magic Kingdom is, why is it so not great? Magic Kingdom needs a food overhaul. All the other parks have gotten one. Magic Kingdom needs some attention.
According to our poll on Instagram with almost 11,000 votes, AllEars readers voted Magic Kingdom as the second worst park for food with only 7% of the votes. Sorry, Magic Kingdom. The pros. Magic Kingdom has some of the most popular table service restaurants, and you can eat at iconic spots like Casey's Corner and Cinderella Castle. The cons. Magic Kingdom has the least amount of restaurants in Disney World, and it's mostly basic theme park food served by some of the worst table and quick service spots in all of Disney World. Next up, Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios has 20 restaurants in the park with some of the most unique Disney dining options, from Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater to Docking Bay 7 in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. However, as many have said about Hollywood Studios, it's kind of a random mishmash of food and themes. Still, there are some gems in the mix.
I have big thoughts about Hollywood Studios. This park is a sleeper hit. Everyone always thinks like, oh, Hollywood Studios is probably the worst for food. That is not true. I think it used to be, but it's been getting so much better lately. And I just filmed my literally everything land tour series in Hollywood Studios. And I tried some things that I'd never had before, because I don't usually eat in those parts of the park, because in my head I was like, the food there is gross. So good. It was so good. There were some amazing food options that I got. A lot of them, my biggest issue with them is that the restaurants they're served at close at 3 or 4. So if I want a late lunch of my favorite thing, I can't go get it. Like, I've seen, I'm sitting at my desk, I'm sitting in my office, I'm doing my little writing thing. I've seen the menu changes come through, I've seen the overhauls come through, but I'm like, gourmet hot dogs? I mean, it's still boring, like Hollywood Studios. Come on, pick up the pace. And still, like, obviously, people are only gonna want to eat in Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land. No, they've made some seriously good changes to the food in Hollywood Studios, and I was just ignoring it. I was blind. Sometimes ignorance is bliss, but not all the time, people.
I love Hollywood Studios for food. You've got Rosie's All-American Cafe. They have a plant-based lobster roll with homemade potato chips that I'm obsessed with. It's one of my favorite things on property. I get it all the time. I also really love the Zucchi wrap at Ronto Roasters.
When it comes to quick service, Pizza Rizzo is where you go for those mediocre puffy pizzas. I really don't understand those. While All Ears readers rate Ice Cream Shop Hollywood Scoops and quick service Galaxy's Edge spot Docking Bay 7 the highest. Woody's Lunchbox is also a favorite spot for many people to grab lunchbox tarts, aka fancy Pop-Tarts, and tachos, aka nacho tater tots. And the upcoming Toy Story Land restaurant Roundup Rodeo Barbecue restaurant might become a classic fave. Reader Alicia R. said, I will go with Hollywood Studios because I love tachos and lunchbox tarts.
A fan favorite in Hollywood Studios, one of my favorites as well, is definitely the Ronto wrap at Ronto Roasters in Galaxy's Edge. They also serve it in Docking Bay 7 in the afternoon when Ronto Roasters closes. I think Ronto wraps are great. They have breakfast versions and lunch versions. And surprisingly, the plant-based lunch version is excellent. It's spicy, it's got a chickpea slaw, it's called the Zucchi wrap, it's got zucchini on it. Breedlove had me try it and I loved it.
Lately, I have been stuck on getting the Felucian kefta with hummus garden spread over at Docking Bay 7. It is just plant-based meatballs with hummus and really good pita bread. And it's simple but delicious, and I'm obsessed with it.
Some other favorite things, the breakfast bowl at Woody's Lunchbox is really, really stellar. It's so good. Fairfax Fair got a menu overhaul for hot dogs. It's now like all hot dogs. And I was like, okay, who cares? But during my Sunset Boulevard tour, I got the BLTA hot dog, California hot dog. Oh my goodness. It is so good. It has ranch tortilla chips on it. And it's this huge, beautiful, like all beef hot dog with like really like snappy skin. It was...
According to the Instagram poll, All Ears readers voted Hollywood Studios as the worst park for food with only 3% of the votes. Ouch. The pros. Hollywood Studios has quite a variety of options with a good mix of quick and table service and space foods unique to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The cons. There's too much basic quick service with some foods that are too odd, and there's a bit too much meh quality in some restaurants. Next up, Disney's Animal Kingdom. Moving on to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where you can find 15 restaurants you won't find in most theme parks. Here you can be more adventurous and get out of your food comfort zone and even enjoy some genuine quality restaurants. Although Animal Kingdom debuted with only one quick service restaurant, it's evolved into a park with a great mix of food for everyone.
Animal Kingdom food is incredibly underrated in my opinion. Almost everything at like a quick service stand in Animal Kingdom is delicious. You have some of the best quick service foods in Walt Disney World, in Animal Kingdom, and again, I do not think they get enough credit for this. Yes, they have your basics. They've got Pizzafari with the puffy pizza, and they've got Restaurantosaurus with the mediocre burgers. But they also have the Yak and Yeti quick service, as well as Yak and Yeti table service, which is very good. They've got the Harambe Market. They've got all those little kiosks on Discovery Island that serve amazing tacos and macaroni and cheese. Flame Tree Barbecue is incredible. You've got really good snacks, but most importantly, Satuli Canteen exists in Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is where you can get delicious bowls and my beloved cheeseburger pods. And I'm not kidding, when I make videos where I'm doing like ranking the best snacks or putting out new food in different parks, I have the hardest time narrowing down the Animal Kingdom list to be concise more than any other park because so many foods there slap.
Ooh, I get to say my favorite Animal Kingdom spots. I'm going to Mr. Kamal's for the fries. Everybody's heard of the fries. If you haven't heard of the fries and you're thinking, why would you just want fries? That sounds not interesting. They are seasoned with beautiful spices from heaven. And the sauces are made with beautiful sauce ingredients from heaven. They're so good. Satuli Canteen. That place, I ordered tofu there. I don't like tofu. And that place has like perfectly thinly shredded, like red cooked beef that is amazing. But their tofu is so good. I don't know what's... Anyway, anything on the menu at Satuli Canteen is absolutely fabulous. And then it also has Nomad Lounge. Man, yeah.
According to AllEars readers, Nomad Lounge ranks the highest, where you can sit down to enjoy tasty cocktails and appetizers. Quick service spot Satuli Canteen is another highly rated spot, mostly thanks to the iconic cheeseburger pods. Animal Kingdom also has excellent table service options like Tiffin's, Tusker House, and Yak and Yeti, along with quick service spots like Flame Tree Barbecue and Pongu Pongu. Reader Sarah C. said, Animal Kingdom is the secret winner here. So many good snacks. There are different, more unique options, but also reliable choices for less adventurous people.
Cheeseburger pods. My truest love. I adore them. They're one of my favorite things of all time. I could eat 1,000 of them and still not be sick of them. Cheeseburger pods are based on a Joe Rohde family recipe. It's basically everything you would have in a McDonald's cheeseburger shoved into a bao bun. You gotta dip it in the garlic herb dressing. That's my secret like pro tip because it can get a little dry. Get that garlic herb. It's like the creamiest ranch you'll ever have. They're delicious. They're perfect. They're amazing.
Kusafiri Coffee Shop and Bakery in Animal Kingdom over in Africa. You have got to get the spiced potato hand pies, okay? These things are incredible. They come with 2 sauces. One of them is vegan, the other one is not. Make sure you double check if you are a plant-based eater to make sure you don't get one of the not plant-based sauces, but if you're not vegan, enjoy them both. You can't go wrong. These things are incredible. My new favorite dish. Shout out to my old trusty, the crispy tofu bowl over at Satuli Canteen. I always get it with the base of the cubed potatoes. I call it my bowl of cubes. You've got cubed tofu, cubed potatoes, you've got boba balls on top. What's not to love? It's a good time. I think Animal Kingdom's a great park for food for me.
Out of almost 11,000 readers, Animal Kingdom received 16% of the votes, which makes it the second best Disney park for food. The pros? Healthier food options give you more to choose from, and there's generally more to offer than typical theme park food, plus cheeseburger pods. That is all. The cons? It's hard to find typical theme park food, and the adventurous food might not work for picky eaters. Plus, there's fewer restaurants than in Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Before we get to our last Disney park, head over to AllEars socials on Facebook and Instagram for more Disney World throwdowns. We had almost 11,000 votes for this episode. Did you participate? After we give you the final results, head over to AllEars.net to leave your reviews for everything Disney parks related. Hotels, restaurants, rides, pretty much anything that you've experienced on your Disney and Universal vacations. Your opinion is what makes AllEars.net the go-to website for Disney fans and trip planners around the world. Be sure to check out the site right after we talk about Epcot. Here comes Epcot with a whopping 33 restaurants plus 4 annual festivals with even more food. Epcot features restaurants from around the world as well as the most restaurant options in all 4 Disney parks.
Yeah, okay, obviously Epcot wins. And I get it. You know what, I agree. Epcot has so much diversity of food, especially when a festival's going on. You've got 11 different World Showcase pavilions there all the time. Plus, additions in not Future World, the front half of the park. I'm sick of saying 3 neighborhoods, okay? I don't want to say World Nature, World Discovery, and World Celebration every time when I'm just talking about the front of the park. I'm talking about Future World. When you've got your festivals going on, you also have like 20 different kiosks with little bite-sized tapas and drinks, and there's just so much to try, and truly you can please everyone when you go to Epcot. I always joke that my favorite ride in Epcot is eating and drinking. That might have changed now that Cosmic Rewind exists, but still, most people, myself included, go to Epcot to eat and drink.
There are 1 billion restaurants, there's World Showcase, so there are a billion different international cuisines, and you have almost year-round festivals. To that note, however, my hair fell out, it was tickling me. To that note, however, Festival Epcot is way better than non-Festival Epcot. The festival really pushes Epcot hands down into the top spot. You've got 15 to 25 booths around the park with chef quality small bites. It's one of my favorite things to do in Disney World is eat around an Epcot festival. And there's 4 of them a year with different foods over the year. Epcot wins, baby, it wins.
In Epcot, you can get unique eats in every country in the World Showcase, including both quick and table service restaurants. There are new restaurants like Connections Cafe and Eatery, La Crêperie de Paris, and Space 220. And the festivals 4 times a year offer even more food choices. According to AllEars readers, the highest rated spots are Carmel Kuchen in Germany, may have said it wrong, I apologize if I did, La Cava del Tequila in Mexico, and character dining spot Garden Grill, which actually rotates to show scenes of living with the land. Reader Allison said if they brought in corn dog nuggets and a permanent stand for pineapple Dole Whip for Magic Kingdom, I'd never want to eat elsewhere.
Garden Grill, I think, has amazing food and is also one of the most underrated character dining restaurants, so it's a great spot to go meet Mickey and Pluto and Chippendale. Spice Road Table, which is the restaurant on the water in Morocco. They do small plates there, and it's amazing. Léal Boulangerie Patisserie at France is amazing. I really like La Crêperie de Paris. They have a prefix there that's $30-something for 3 courses, and you can get a glass of alcohol, like cider. What? In Disney World? Are you kidding?
I love the Epcot festivals. My favorite, because it caters to my food needs, is going to be Flower and Garden. I mean, the Flower and Garden Festival has a literal plant-based food crawl, and you get a free Dole Whip at the end if you try all the delicious foods. So of course, that's going to be my favorite, but there are always things at all the festivals that I can enjoy. And it's so exciting when the festivals change and you get to see the menus and find out what's next, what delicious things you get to try. It's a great system. I'm here for the Epcot festivals.
Each time the script tells me to talk again, which usually I just ignore what it tells me to say and I just blabber aimlessly into the camera for my editor to deal with. Sorry, Chris. I don't even remember what I was saying just now.
The pros: enjoy food from around the world with festivals 4 times a year that offer tons of options for literally anyone. The cons: too many options can be overwhelming, and you'd need to make many trips with lots of dollars to try everything. Plus, festivals equal crowds. Many of our readers have made it known which Disney park they prefer when it comes to food, so the winner is, obviously, Epcot with 74% of all ears votes. How would you vote after watching this video, and have we changed your mind at all? Let us know in the comments. Now go follow us on social media. This is Chris for AllEars.net. See you next time.